Right, y'all. We are here at the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. What's up, everybody? We are out here at the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone on Pine and 11th, and they are out here with a bunch of paint and rollers and folks, and they have taken the street to write Black Lives Matter. They are currently, I think, 5 or 6 letters deep, so we're going to check it out, give you a little view of what the community looks like out here. So far it's pretty dope, so turn it around. So we got media out here. Yo, this is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is great. We're right across the street from Cal Anderson Park here in Seattle's Capitol Hill. And there are tons of people out today, y'all. Gosh. Hey, thank you, David, I appreciate you. So that's the newest development here that I've seen. I just walked out, just got here, so yeah, pretty cool. I'm gonna walk us through the park because I see some stuff going on over there as well.
Shooting a music video.
Oh my gosh, someone's shooting a music video? What? Yo, check it out.
They gon' help us niggas fold. But we won't. Yeah. That blood money, that good money, that bank money, that good money. All we care about is blue faces. What about sweaty braces? We're from black men getting hung up like shoelaces. The same man getting shot down in all places. We gon' sit there and wait till these rich niggas give us a break.
Word.
Even got up there somehow.
Oh wow. Yeah. Word. We got portable bathrooms out here. We got different types of vehicles posted up. This is a really cool site, y'all. I know I say y'all too much. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep it up. I showed this the last night. The umbrella station for all the donations. We've got a little library here, CHAZ People's Library. Take a book, leave a book, but you don't have to. And then there's Venmo to buy. Dope. Hi guys. Have a book to share. It's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. They said if I'm interested in any of the books, I'm welcome to take them. We got zines and supplies.
No cop co-op.
No cop co-op. People over property. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Yeah. They were talking about bringing out lawn care and settling in. I was like, go for it. And by the stage.
This is for you, by you. Say hello, stay a while.
The roof is all umbrellas.
I know. So this is the roof that they've made. The roof is all umbrellas to protect folks from the rain. It's a very shared communal energy out here. We got just all kinds of stuff. Now hiring nighttime security, inquire within. We do not accept cash or money donations. It says we're not a part of any organization or nonprofit. Kindness is our currency. Donate if you can, help if you are able. Say hi to someone you don't know. Treat people how you want to be treated, and don't tear gas. That is low rent.
Okay.
So we've got hand sanitizer, all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Batteries,
Sign up sheet for what you're gonna do.
sign up sheet,
Security.
people's
hand out
names
food,
listed.
restock.
Hashtag police the police and police
If
brutality.
anybody wants to
Defund
send
SPD.
pizza, they can send it to 11th and Pine anytime after 5.
So here's a community ask. It says send pizza to 11th and Pine anytime after 5 p.m. every night. There's a Domino's Pizza just around the corner.
Within walking distance.
Yeah, if you want to do something local, there are, I'm sure, other pizza places that are around here. I know I like a Pizza Mart. It's downtown. I believe they're a Brown-owned business. Don't quote me on that. But their food is bomb. Yeah, we got, let's see what else we got. Let's disband SPD. This is a, oh my God, look at the cat. I'm not sure what's going on over here. Looks like a sign-up sheet of some kind. Oh my gosh. He's wearing a Nikita Oliver for Mayor button. I have that button at home. Abolish the police. Organizers say it's less crazy than it sounds. So it looks like an opportunity to sign up to sign petitions, get involved on more of a political level, legislative level. And y'all, that cat, I can't.
But you can also sign there. It's more of an email.
Oh, she's so cute. So this is the Let's Disband SPD table. Again, we have the vigil, the memorial over here, which I've shown the last few nights. We've got the boundary of the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone right here.
Smoking section.
And there's a smoking section to be considerate of our neighbors' health. We got all kinds of cool stuff on the ground. Every day till abolition is what it says, which is a call to action to ask folks to come out here and take up space in this area every single day until we see dramatic change with the way our dog. Sorry about that, you guys. I lost connection there for a minute. The adorable Shiba Inu is back. Hi, baby. She was at City Hall the other night, right? Yeah, what's her name?
They're in my building. I just walked past you.
Oh, with the basket, right?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Hey, good to see you, neighbor. Out here in these streets. What's this one's name? Cora? She's the cutest thing ever. Can I pet her? Is that okay? Hi, Cora.
I love that group. Where'd they go? They're up there?
Yeah, buddy, You got friends out here, y'all. With their neighbors.
I'm in 209.
Okay.
Where?
213.
I moved in
When?
I moved in October.
Oh, same here.
Oh, yeah?
We are meeting our neighbors out here in these streets. It's funny because I never met him in the building, but we met him out here. I love that. I absolutely love that. Sorry, what was your name?
Alec.
Alec?
Alec.
With a C?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. It says black trans women gave us pride.
Fun of it. Pride colors.
Gosh, beautiful, beautiful chalk. This says, welcome to CHAZ. Word.
Music video.
Oh, I'm getting in this guy's music video by accident. My bad, my bad. Sorry, buddy. Doing a great job. I love that. We got coffee and tea over here. Let's see what this is about.
But yeah, that like that.
Looks like you can write a note and leave it on the wall. Huh. Let's go ahead and check out their progress on the letters, huh? For those of you who are just tuning in, we are in the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, also known as CHAZ. And they are painting Black Lives Matter on the streets. Got some dope artists out here doing their thing. It is the Arts District after all. Alright, y'all. Look! Oh my gosh! This is so cool. Great question. Where can you donate to help fund CHAZ? I think, I don't know of a direct source immediately right now where a bunch of funds are being distributed. I think it's sort of a collective effort where folks are just bringing to the table whatever they have. But obviously there are going to be folks who can't be here on the ground, but there are other things you can do. We saw that sign that said, order a pizza, right, and send it to 11th and Pine sometime after 5 p.m. Things like that. And it sounds like that is an ask that's being made every single night. So right now, that's one thing you can do. Order a pizza. Send it to 11th and Pine. From there, I'm not sure. I'll keep my eyes and ears open and find out what the asks are and how you can help support. But for now, I think, it's just so new. Everybody's still coming together and sorting things out. So TBD. But isn't this dope? I love it. We're just outside of the Rancho Bravo. I'm sure their business is booming. There's more people here on this street than I've seen in a long time. Okay, now I wanted to walk over to the park, Cal Anderson, because there's still hella people over there, and I see tents and booths and stuff and really cool signage. So let's see what there is to look at. Lots of cuties out here with their dogs. And again, the Black Lives Matter demands are still up on the wall here. That's been out here all week. I think it's important to remember we have not met, the city has not met the demands. They've withdrawn from the consent decree thing where they wanted to get out of it. Basically, the city and the police wanted to get out of the consent decree that they were placed under. They've withdrawn from that, which is great. That's a great win. We've also gotten to end the curfew, which is all right. We've got display your badge number. That is requiring every single police officer to have their name and badge number displayed at all times.
The chief said they were going to, and they have not.
Yeah, so the chief has said that they are aligned with this goal, but change doesn't happen overnight, I believe is what was said. So that goal has not yet been met. Establish a de-escalation team. I-940 was not enough. Reallocate funding from SPD to health and social services. The big number that I'm hearing from local orgs and grassroots community activists, that sort of thing, is to defund the Seattle Police Department by 50%. Right now, I believe their budget is roughly $363 million, so they want to cut that in half. which essentially would demilitarize the police. It would take away the use of tear gas, which is not cheap, and they buy that in bulk. So it would eliminate tear gas from their budget. It would eliminate or greatly reduce police presence at protests and demonstrations. You think about, they're making time and a half because they're working 12-hour days, 7 days a week, because we've been out here 12-hour days, 7 days a week, protesting. And so you think about, you know, the 200, 300 cops that are out here, including the National Guard, making time and a half, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's not cheap, y'all. So it's just completely bloating the city's budget. And so the idea being to reduce the number of police that we have on the streets, because as we have seen over the last, 11, 12 days, it doesn't necessarily make our communities safer, and it often escalates the situation unnecessarily and gets people really badly hurt. I live streamed the other day. There was that photojournalist out on the ground behind a dumpster who was targeted by Seattle Police Department, and they threw a flashbang grenade right at him, and he fell over and was knocked unconscious, right? I mean, it was the most dramatic, scary thing I've seen probably in person in a long time. And then there was that girl who also had one of those grenades thrown at her, and she, I believe, lost her pulse. They thought she was going to die. So these things are not, anything to take lightly or just scoff at. They are scary, they are dangerous, they are weapons of war.
Como interviewed her and is using that footage.
Okay, so Como did an interview with her. I think they used the footage from my live stream the other night on camera, on air. But yeah, when people say defund the police, what does that mean? I think one of the things it means is just to get rid of their riot gear, get rid of these flashbang grenades, these weapons of war, tear gas.
Retrain them, because right now they're under the Israeli training tactic.
Right, so sounds like Chief Best and the Seattle Police Department have been collaborating with the Israeli military or police and on how to
Use excessive force.
how to use force appropriately with your citizens. But anybody who knows anything about Israeli defense tactics or what have you, they're not exactly the global model on de-escalation. So at any rate, we got medics out here, and we've got, looks like, some makeshift shelter, lots of food and snacks. Again, this is all free. Oh, oops, just turned that around on myself. There's some emergency transport. It says need a ride, and then there's a phone number you can call. I'm not going to list the phone number too closely because I don't want y'all spamming it. I learned recently that there's a conservative group of brothers that are black that are streaming this on YouTube from time to time, and then I think a lot of their right-wing trolls will get up in the comment section and probably create a bit of a headache to those of you watching at home, watching the comments. So apologies for that. Troll is a troll is a troll. I always say, what is it, Taylor Swift, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I don't bother engaging with them, just sort of let it go. These people are coming in with bad faith, and can't change their hearts and minds if their hearts and minds are hateful. So, cool. Oh, sorry, Caroline. Thank you. I forget about the filming of the medics. My apologies. I'm going to be more intentional about that. That is my bad. I am not perfect by any means. And it says right there, no photos. God. All right. That's my bad, y'all. That is my bad. Whew. Sorry, you guys. Yes, no photos. I'm a dummy. I'm just trying to read the comments, and I'm also trying to look at what's going on around me, and okay. Let's just pretend that part didn't happen. I know. Okay, thanks, guys. Someone said, can we see the garden? I don't actually know where the garden is.
It started actually.
That's news to me, so we'll
walked up to it over there. It's over at the entrance. I saw it.
Oh, okay. Felipe saying he saw it over at the entrance. We've got porta potties out here still. We've got, oh my gosh, just lots of tents popping up. People who are willing to camp out here and just let this be the at least new normal for the time being. Let's check this out real fast. I won't get too close because it looks like people might actually be staying there and camping out. So I want to be respectful of their space. But as you can see, looks like folks are in it for the long haul here. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Cool. Got bathrooms. We got hand washing stations. We are still in a global pandemic. Let's not forget. I've got my mask on. We've got barricades out here, the bicycle fencing. We did have that really terrible, traumatic incident where a car tried to drive through the group and ended up shooting one of the protesters in the arm. He's okay. And I think that the community's come together and donated $200,000 to cover his medical expenses and just thank him for probably saving a bunch of people's lives. This is outside of the Hugo House. Another memorial with the names of the victims of police brutality. I recognize a lot of these names. Shout out to Hugo House. They've always been a really dope community space.
Hugo House supports.
And it says, oh, I didn't even catch that. It says Hugo House supports. And then it says Black Lives Matter. So there's definitely a strong local small business community presence here that supports what's going on. They have another sign in their window that says "Keep It Up, Seattle." So, from what I've seen, the small businesses that are within this radius are really supporting what's going on. And if anything, I feel like it would increase their business. But I also saw a post recently that there have been some small businesses that have been negatively impacted by what's going on, and there's been a call from community to make sure that we support those, including Momiji. I heard Momiji is a place that's been hit. So shout out to Momiji. I did not see Trump tweet about Seattle. I don't follow Trump on Twitter.
Pull it up right now. I read it 5 seconds ago.
But anything that Trump is against, I'm usually for. So.
Alright, there it is.
Donald, what makes you say that? Oh, let's see. Here we go. Radical left Governor Jay Inslee and the mayor of Seattle are being taunted and played at a level that our great country has never seen before. Take back your city now. If you don't do it, I will. This is not a game. Maybe ugly anarchists, or no, excuse me, these ugly anarchists must be stooped. Stooped? Immediately, move fast.
And then these are the peaceful or these are the anarchists he keeps talking about.
Oh my gosh.
This looks so dangerous. Look how dangerous they look. Yeah.
Troops are coming soon. Well, I mean, we already put up with the National Guard and the militarized Seattle PD. What are they going to do to us?
Shoot us.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to block Donald. If there's a Donald, I don't see a Donald. Oh, Donald. Yeah. Yeah, Donald. Oh, and just a note for anybody in the comments, if you are white and you have an opinion on what you're seeing out here, please maybe don't comment. This is a space.
This is a space for white people to learn.
I do think it's a space for white people to learn. Capitol Hill is primarily a white community, but I have seen a lot of folks that are POC out here creating, sharing space, occupying space. I mean, I've been out here for 12 straight days, and I think the people that are here are reflective of the Seattle community and demographics that we have here on the ground. But there's community education going on everywhere, and I think it's a beautiful thing. But again, if you're a white person and you have a critique, maybe just save it. If a black person wants to critique this space, that's fine. That's theirs to do. But I've seen too many white gay men offering up their opinions on why they think this is trashy or XYZ. It's not really for them to decide. They're not impacted by police brutality, So, you know, just take a step back, listen, learn. Again,
Their barbecue.
I mean, this is a really white neighborhood, and I've seen more POC out here than I've probably ever seen in my life. So there's something to be said about that. Oh, yikes. Trump is a mess. But you know what? 50% of white women voted for Trump, and a lot of white men voted for Trump, so that's our people. We gotta own up to that. Seattle People Department, East Precinct. And I encourage you guys to take screenshots of this stuff as I'm walking around. If you see something that's something you want to share on your own page, that'd be great. If it's something you want to share on and send it to me via Messenger, that'd be great too. But I think the power of social media has really sustained this movement, and it's because of folks sharing, liking, commenting pictures and their feelings and their thoughts. Social media, of course, isn't the only way that we can amplify the message. We could try investing in Black communities and Black-owned businesses, and I encourage everybody to do that. But if you're just sitting at home, appreciate y'all tuning in. Please share on your social medias. Let's go listen in. Hold on. Pardon me, guys. Sorry.
I ain't never seen fucking Turtle Island. Okay? I ain't never heard of a black man being killed on Turtle fucking Island. Gonna make demands, make something that's reasonable. You know, what they did in Minnesota is now that you got this police station and you got them out of there, it's time to go get them out of another one.
Woo!
They've had 3 or 4 days to rest and regroup. Can't stop. This is one battle. You can't win a war with one fucking battle. And believe me, when they're shooting them goddamn stun grenades and they're tear gas, you are in a fucking...
It's a war! It's a war! War!
Because all it's really seemed to me, and I'm not trying to knock anything anybody's done. Only thing that seems to me is now that we're interrupting the neighbors. I came here to protest. I was here last night till 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. You're gonna make demands, make shit that's reasonable. Pull that fucking contract so that when the motherfuckers are fired, they're fired. There's another state, I don't know which one it is, but they're gonna make it a law that the motherfuckers have to have on their body cameras, and if they don't, it's a fucking crime.
Yeah!
That means when they bring a motherfucker into the precinct, if you ain't got that goddamn battery, if you ain't got that shit on that recorder, your ass is getting in the cell too. We ain't gonna get Turtle Island.
This is live, Jerry.
And they're not putting a hand over all the police to the black community to put on trial. It's not gonna happen. But we can hold them fucking chiefs and sergeants fucking accountable. Now this might upset some of y'all, but I'm gonna say it. But what I'm gonna say is, there is nobody within 10 miles of where I'm standing that hates the police as much as I do. I hate white police, I hate black police. You bring out a motherfucking green police, I hate it. This scar right here, when I was 21 years old, I fell off of a chair in this fucking holding cell. I grew up in this neighborhood. Ain't no fucking chair in that fucking holding cell. That motherfucker hit me with his nightstick. My whole family has had their ass whooped by police. I have friends that have their ass whooped by police. When Aaron Roberts was killed on 23rd fucking Union, The goddamn news got on there and said, well, he escaped from work release. He did that 15 years before they killed him. He wasn't wanted for nothing. And then the motherfucking police turned around and sued his mama. You know, we gonna protest and we gonna change some shit. Or we gonna have a fucking block party. And see, I don't drink. And I don't smoke weed and all that shit. So I kind of feel left out. But if I drink or smoke some weed tonight, I'm going to jail. Because I'm going to burn this bitch down. Because I got some big news today. So that motherfucker. But like I said, there's something I'm going to say that's going to upset y'all. Even though I hate their fucking guts. I know there's some good police out there. If there's a police officer that's been on this goddamn Seattle force for 5 or 10 years and has never had a complaint, maybe they ought to move into a position because maybe they did it. You know, look, take the time. Police get spit on. I know that because I spit on them. They get threatened. I know that because I threatened them. They families threatened because I've done that too. But I know I'm not the only one. So if there's a police that's been on the force for 5 or 10 years and has been through the bullshit that he has to go through every day and he has not been written up, reward that motherfucker, move him up. So when the new motherfuckers come in, there's an example for them. You know that rookie in Minnesota? 4 days on the fucking job. He's now charged with murder. He had a training officer. The training officer failed. I feel sorry for him. I'm sorry. But I'm still fucking human. 4 days on the fucking job, he's got a fucking murder. Because you know what? He was already told about the true code before he got here. And my hat's off to that police chief in Minnesota because he said 4 days don't make a motherfucking difference to me. Then we stood by and watched the man get killed. So I'm going to ask a question. I've been here twice today. I went home, then I came back and I'm going to ask this question. Is there anybody here from Black Lives Matter? I'm 53 years old. And believe me when I tell you, probably all folks in the police station know me. I want to join Black Lives Matter. Doesn't seem like y'all know the black men.
Yeah!
Because like I said, we're not getting Turtle Island. It's not going to happen for us. They're not going to hand us the police. And we definitely ain't getting no motherfucking reparations. I'm going to go ahead and pay my motherfucking rent. I'm not going to wait on reparations. So, like I said, if there's anybody here that's truly from Black Lives Matter, I would like to join Black Lives Matter.
You got to stem.
Black Lives Matter. Like he was saying, I mean, it took a lot to get where we are now. And it would be very wasted if we use this platform to fuck it away. It took too much. A lot of people today showed up because they heard about, I don't know, we took over the block. And it sounds like a party. It sounds like a good time. But this came from very deep-rooted anger, frustration, taking older generations of mine. And you know what this came from? This came from nigga killers and nigga catchers. That's what police came from. That's what they started as. That's why this system is built against us. Because we're the people okay to do that shit too. Because even today, they still use us as property. That's why the prison system is full of us. They say you're not the only people in prison, but if you look at how many black people are here and how many people of us fill prisons, you will see the problem. That's why you see these private prisons. That's a new slave trade. That's how they use us. They drain us of our energy. They take everything from us. They use us. They love our culture, but don't love us. And I still don't see how the fuck that shit works. I'm trying to figure it out. And we pay for that. So these government, our government at that, pay policemen to prey on the darker pigment. Nothing but bad intentions while paying our hoods these visits. They shoot their guns and reclip them. The courts give them permission. The jury won't fucking listen. The system claim it's permitted. They sleep on us. But our PJs stand for projects. My country ran by a bunch of rich old white men who flying around on private jets. And that's just fucked up.
Fucked up.
I think I finally got the message. Or more so what this fucked up test is, because this is a test. This shit right here is a test. They left a door open here to hope that we would do some stupid shit with the land that they decided to give us. This shit is bait. It's bait. And I need y'all to remember that shit out here. Everything you do here is bait. You on camera all the time. And if you're not about this cause, please go home. I'm not about to yell at you. I'm not about to do none of that shit. Remember why the fuck you here. The government pay these policemen to prey on the darker pigment. Nothing but bad intentions while paying our hoods these visits. They gon' shoot their gun and reclip them. The courts are giving permission. The jury won't fucking listen. The system claim it's permitted. Our PJ stands for projects. They PJ stand for private jets. They drop out high schools right deep in the heart of these projects. They drop... I come from a place where young black men are turning in projects. I come from a place where a young black man can be killed for a forged check. The government who gave us guns and drugs, the same government who claiming that we nothing but thugs. The government who pull you over also ready to bust, the same ones who tape it all and claim it's never enough. And we take it. The separation of blood and cuz, yeah, we take it. Interrogation, nigga, where you from? Nothing but hatred. The refusal of love, but just be patient. One day we convert this hatred into a hug. I come from where the cops steady riding around the block. They know that they the cops, so no reason for making stops. If he wanna pull you over, he putting you on that shoulder, and whether you wrong or not, if you moving, you getting shot. The government pay these pigmen to prey on the darker pigment. Nothing but bad intentions while paying the hood these visits. They shoot their gun and reclip them. The courts is giving permission. The jury won't fucking listen. The system claim it's permitted. And I finally got that message. Yeah! Or more so what this fucked up test is, they gonna keep killing my brethren until my brothers become aggressive and running here with their vest on. Kill us if they feel headstrong. And when they realize they dead wrong, they gonna tell that judge they felt threats on, no consequence. Or did he carry a tech? Nah, but they was selling cigarettes. I swear that man was a threat. Wait, you telling me that young man wasn't carrying a pistol, but he was really staring at me and he was clenching his fist too. I killed that kid, but don't believe my pistol was misused. There's no intention of convicting none of these pigs moves. Woo! I say we move how the pigs move. They shoot first, I bust back and pray that they miss you. But if you survive, you can bet your ass that jury convicts you. Don't even attempt making sense of these minority issues. Whether he black or brown, they too anxious to lay him down. They gon' spray him with 80 rounds so in courts he can't make a sound. They shooting us in our backs, they striking us on the ground. They coming in where we live, instituting fear in our kids. Shit, they running inside the crib, putting bullet holes in our kids. And we take it for what it is. Say we taking it like a bitch. Am I violent when provoked? Am I hiding? Hell no. Am I riding? Let's go. Cause I'm tired of this bullshit. They fill my brothers and sisters with full clips, hands up, and didn't pull shit. But that shit make me wonder, like, what would it be like with the perception of white men? It's like his life's value is greater due simply to his light skin. With us, the media claim it's either the gun or the pipe, man, when the Fed's only goal is to kill or indict him. The way they're carrying his black skin, it's like it is a predisposition. Because one wrong move and then they lock us in the system, and I swear to God that these cops are fucking relentless. They put 2 shots of Michael Brown's head as if they thought they could have missed him. But it's that black man cocking his pistol. And it's that black man selling that crystal, when all I tend to see is black men going to prison. And he would love to make an honest living, but he gotta make a meal out of the scraps that he was given. And now his whole family miss him. And that's the life of a scapegoat in a broken system. They love the life we live in. Sometimes we hate the life we live in. We can't travel, so we pivot. But then they lock us in that system. And that system make us live it. No bullshit. And in no way did I put the shame on you. But if you can sit here and claim that this shit ain't true, then nothing but shame on you. You ever have a fuck cop pour that flame on you and do the exact same thing that he claimed you do? He pull you over, you on the shoulder, your heart is racing, you try to pace it. Well, is he racist? Because if he racist, then you better take it. Them pigs are known for bacon with no hesitation. And that's the problem with this fucking nation. Black people being fucked since we was dying on them fucking slave ships. Or when they fed our babies to the gators. Or when we were killed for knowing how to read. Or when our only purpose was our labor. Or more strange fruit hanging from nigger trees. And I had the audacity to ask me, what would I give for the perception of white men? Not a goddamn thing. Because I love me. And I love y'all. And as long as that stay true, we cool. But when you see that black man, when you see that black woman, you know they going through some shit, because this life is fucked up for us in some ways you would never, ever be able to understand. So, dear black men, you know you stronger than what the fuck they tell you, right? I mean, who in their right mind would exert so much energy to oppress the weak? Murder our leaders for having dreams? Erase our history so we can't perceive the already amazing things that you couldn't believe. Dear black men, you know you smarter than what they tell you, right? Dear black men, you know you come from royalty, right? Dear black men, you know you a good father, right? Dear black man, you know that royalty make your son a prince, right? You know that same royalty make your daughter a princess, right? Dear black man and dear black woman, just know that I fucking love you. Yeah!
Yo.
Seattle. Here we are again. On the streets, but this time's a different circumstance. You dig? This time it's our streets. You dig? I want to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight. But understand, this is just the beginning. It is time to mobilize. This is just the first battle. We have so many more to win. Our demands are clear and they are uncompromising. You feel me? So our job is to come here and charge you up for 45 minutes or so to help you find your soul through showing you ours. But right here, chat. See, this is just a vibe, chat. Sons, when it comes to it, I paid the price and lost what I thought I needed. But in the end, I'm cold. Yeah, I left him speechless. See, this is just a snapshot, the last straw. Until his hut, I cut all their heads off. Mongolian grill with the hot sauce. And everything I got can't be bought or taught. So what I said, it's a vibe check. Tell me if you're alive yet. We earned our respect, stuck out our neck. Lessons still to learn, this a vibe check. I can see it in your eyes, yeah. I can see it, you want change, you feel alive, yeah. Took the precinct, took the streets, this is our debt. And we paid it back in full, this a vibe check. Seattle, how's it feel to party in a free state? This is something very, very special. If you don't know, we are the martial law band. We set up shop down there 6 nights in a row, 5-hour sets. Stood here toe-to-toe with many of y'all, with bullets flying through the air, bombs bursting, letting people know we ain't going nowhere. This is our streets every day. Yes, yes. And we here for a purpose, you dig? You see it? That's why we had to put it right in front. We don't accept nothing less. I really love to see us repurposing land. Watch what we're doing. Look how we're growing as a team. Be patient with each other. Grow with each other. Understand this is a hub, a cultural hub. This is a secure, safe space for you to come. But we need you out there. We need you over there. We need you in Bellevue causing problems. Occupy space. Make noise. Disrupt. Do whatever it takes to let everyone know that this is our revolution. And we aren't stopping. I love y'all. We're going to be up here for about 45 minutes, sharing a little piece of our soul. We hope that it inspires you to find your role. I see you, my brother, right there, man. That's the type of vibe check I'm looking for. You feel alive yet, brother? You feel high yet, brother? Fist up in solidarity. Fist up in solidarity. You know the deal. Everybody, check. See, this is just a vibe check. Bring it in. Tell me, are you high? We earned our respect. Stuck out our neck. See, this is just a vibe check. Y'all been working hard. So please, I invite you free Americans to dance a little bit with your boy. There's different ways to heal. And this is the therapeutic way that we know to bring you something from our Yes, sir. Come on. This is your space. I welcome you to join the 10 minutes in the front. Black Lives Matter. 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 Black girls matter. Black boys matter. Black trans matter. Black gays matter. Black humans matter. Black boys matter. Black girls matter. Black trans matter. Say it again. 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 Black trans matter. Black trans matter. Black lives matter. Black lives. Black lives. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Black lives. Black lives matter. Yes, sir. Black joy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Black joy. Yeah. Yes, sir. Black joy. How to live? Have you earned? You need to understand that's right. As someone, educate yourself. Just know Black lives. Black lives matter. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Now real quick, y'all might not even see him back here singing some of the shame on the road. Y'all make some noise. Shame on the road. Black lives matter. Hey yo, hey yo. I'm tweaking into a whole new level. G4 step to this idea. Funk on a whole new level. The rhythm is the bass and the bass is the track on boards. Strings, ring, we brings melody with G4. Yo, yo, if you know like I know, you don't wanna step to this. It's the G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. If you smoke like I smoke, then you high like every day. And if your ass is a buster, 206 will regulate. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives, black lives, black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black boy, black boy. Black trans matter. Black trans matter. Black gays matter. No one understand. Educate that man. Let them know black lives. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. together. It's so we have to understand what we're here for. Don't you know Black Lives? Of Seattle, how's it feel to get your first free concert? Pretty good? I feel damn good up here being with my brothers, sisters, fellow human beings, doing something special, seeing familiar faces in the crowd. I see you, brother. Nice to see you. So not your headline. It's not tough. Everybody has their own nod. My mom nods her head like this. She's white. Texas. Family broke connections with our slavery ancestry. That day forward, we were destined to change directions. Migrated western, we don't get a piece of this pie. Same dream up in my eye that my daddy had in LA. When you watch the watch riots, now my city on fire from the latest protest is weighing down my neck. Found my inner balance and focus on my talents. Everybody know why I gave my spin a scheme to make them shake up and break. I swear my mind transcends when the DJ plays my beat. But it gets sunshine in this way. Rain of rain, I trust it. So we let the big communicate. But the pain still exists. Insist that they listen every word that I spit. I got gone with the wind. I put bars in my sentence. Switch goals to intentions made. Kings had a henchman turn. Started to ring the benchman who varsity is freshman and start pouring when it rained. Got bored being the same. Pulled a couple strings, break your neck when I sing. Nah, yeah. Everybody know that I spit a scheme to make them shake. I say, burn. Nah, yeah. I swear my mind transcends when the DJ plays my hit. Put it in sunshine. Rain up. Just again. So what will yo, it's a beautiful thing to be alive right now, is it not? Is it not? What a time to be alive! Yeah! Come on! Hey, I heard 2020 sucked, but right now it's looking pretty good to me. It looks free to me. It looks free to me. We had to go through that to get to where we are now. Now what are we gonna do? Now what you gonna do? Each person, let's take 5 seconds right now and think about your passion. Think about what you're good at, and let's think about how you can apply that in some way to the movement. So take 5 seconds, think about what you're good at. I'm good at rapping. I'm good at talking. I'm okay at dancing. And I have a good message. And I love everybody. maybe I could go to the protest and play my music with my people, hone our message, and use that to galvanize the troops to take over Capitol Hill. Those of you that make some noise if you saw a martial law band at some point over the last week and a half or so. Awesome. So as y'all might have seen, there were some mixed opinions about how the arts fits into a revolution. And what we were doing is taking cues from amazing people like Nikita Oliver that said, take up space any possible way you can, disrupt any possible way you can, and inspire others to do the same. This is your time, see a martial law band. Do y'all think that we do that? Thank you. I appreciate that, because that's where we really do it. If being here when tear gas was exploding and Proud Boys or whatever the hell that means try to press us, we ain't worried about none of that. We gonna be right here doing what we do, helping any way that we possibly can for y'all. And everybody needs to do the same. Do not look at everybody that ups here on this stage at this, there's some mythical figure. They just answered the call. You just have to answer the call and be willing to go through the trials and tribulations that are associated with that. Me being up here on the mic, speaking the way I am, I didn't wake up like this, okay? I worked at it. It's years and years. We've been in Seattle for 3 years, played over 200 shows in this city. Now look at it. Now we in our streets, playing for our people, straight to it. But we had that objective from the beginning. I appreciate you. We had that objective from the beginning, and we didn't know exactly where it was going to end, much like what's happening here. But 3 years ago, when we started this band called the Martial Law Band, if you told me I'd be standing here in the middle of a martial law revolution, I would have said it was worth it. Now let's do that with our dream here as a collective, and take this thing far past we could ever dream. Let's have our revolution. Let's have our revolution. Let's do this. Let's really do this. So this song right here encapsulates really what a struggle of a young brown man, POC man, and human goes through. It's called 18 with the Bullet. It's sung by my brother J-Mo the Bird. I want y'all, if you're comfortable, to put your hand on somebody you know or somebody you just met. If you haven't met somebody, turn around, network with somebody. Meet somebody new, okay? Get a little bit, don't be afraid. Do it safely, especially if they have a mask on. And connect with somebody tonight, you feel me? Because we need some power, we need some refuel. If we're gonna keep this battle going with that same type of intensity, you gotta take care of each other. You gotta love each other, you gotta care about each other, and go out of your way. Go out of your way to make sure that person's okay.
I got a negative COVID test today, so there's that shit.
Hey, I'm real. We need that. You die for you over this movement. If it really came to that, so our lives have something. It's the best thing that ever happened to any of us. I promise you. Hey, with the bullet. They got their finger on the trigger. They gon' pull it. 18 with the bullet. Finger on the trigger. They gon' pull it. Don't you know? When you forget it on the floor, why don't I get the little help, please? Why don't I get the little help, please? Me, I don't know, but I'ma keep on going, cause me, I know me flow with my passion, maybe trying to make it touch alright. Yeah, you know me up a party all night, say, it's no telling what the room, but can do to you when you got up in a mix. 18 with a bully Babylon, people watch guns popping up here. Slaughtering men now, dally with a lyrical flow, let me murder on the scene. You can't stop what we do, cause we bruise and smooth and fire with the team. No, yeah, we really don't know. Yeah. Hey, yo. Cooler than the winter, shit hotter than the summer. Still music in my veins, hard working for that 100 mil. 18 with a bullet and I aim that kill. Couple grams I push to whatever rumble in the face. Shit's crazy, fuck you haters. You ain't about that life unless you back up what you saying. There's nothing to a boss like me. I keep the pivot live, assistant to the hoop. Watch our weapons I rock smooth. Kill them on their track so rude. Load up the fire, pull trigger, burn fools. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. That I know in the situation might get worse. One for them snakes in the grass, them I kill you quick. Know who you hang around, give me some journalistic. You don't know, say you don't know. When Babylon comes, niggas, now you don't show. You don't know, don't tell her what I roll. I can do it, you can't happen on me. You don't know. 18 with a bully Babylon, people watch guns popping up here. You don't know. Slaughtering men now, dally with a lyrical flow. Let me murder from the sea. You don't know. They can't stop what we do, cause we brew some smooth and fire with the team. Yo, listen. I said, wine your body, sexy body, girl, won't you wine your body? Said, wine your body, sexy body, girl, said you wine your body. No tell you what I rope, I can no tell you when you're caught up in a mix. 18 with a bully Babylon, people watch guns popping up here. Slaughtering men now, dally with a lyrical flow, that we murder on the scene. You can't stop what we do, cause we brew some food and fire with the team. You're really ready down there. You're really ready down there. You're really yeah. One. Yo, listen. It's a easy with a bullet over the pretender. I'm in the way with the mash it until then. Yo, gangsta boy, I make the trip and wonder. Do the reggae music, then we take over. Yo, mash it, no, and drop it, mister. And listen, brother, people, yes, you know the wonder. Every time we got the night, we make the trip and wonder. 80 with a bullet, man, the scream and ender. And the rest of the youngs, I didn't think them drop. To this morning, we wake up, we match it back. I just lyric and I see where the start to track. And listen, brother, people, some like your top. I get music, yes, so we are not. So, dance all out with the air for the dance. So, you must have every culture and the yes and every stuff. Get in with a bullet, and never step back. So, tell you what I make some noise for the old team. 18 with a bullet, Babylon, people watch guns popping up here. Lyrical flow, let me murder on the floor. You don't know. Can't stop how we show up my bro. Some food and fire with the You don't know. You don't know. You really don't know. You 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 don't know.
All my reggae lovers in the house, make some noise! I guess technically we ain't in the house. We kind of took over the house. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. If y'all recognize this song, go ahead and sing along. Much love to the legend.
Gotta keep it healthy and safe out here, y'all.
I found some hairstyles.
blaze of fire, and I'll satisfy your heart's desire. Said I'll stare in the air every minute. All you got to do, baby, is keep it in it and steer it up. Little darling, steer it up. Come on, baby. Come on, and steer it up. Yeah, little darling, steer it up. Come on, baby. Yeah. Fellows, quench me when I'm thirsty. Won't you cool me down, baby, when I'm hot? Oh, your recipe, darling, is so tasty. And it shows. Seattle, make some noise. Steer it up, yeah. Little darling, steer it up. Come on, baby. Come on, and steer it up. Yeah, little darling, steer. Well, I reintroduce y'all to my brother, J-Mo Bird. Hey, yeah.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No walking from the door, no smoke. And mama cooked the breakfast with no horn. Got my grub on, but didn't pick out. Finally got the card from my family, one for dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the door. Thinking, will I live another 24? I got to go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make that ass drop. Had to stop at the red light, looking in my mirror, now the jacket inside, and everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can love all night. Call up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are you all playing basketball? Get me on the court, ain't no trouble. Last week, messed around and got the triple-double. Freaking brothers everywhere like I'm Kobe. I gotta say, today was a good day. Oh, oh, oh. Today was a good day. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. Steer it up, little darling. Steer it up. Come on, baby. Come on and steal it up. Yeah, little darling, steer it up. Come on, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. Steer it together. Whoa, sis, steer it together. Whoa, steer it together. One more time. I said, steer it together. Whoa, whoa. J-Lo Bird, martial law band. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Thank you so much. We got brothers in the house. You know, what we really want to do as we continue to grow this space, and what's going to happen is we want to continue to have programming that not only recharges y'all, but informs y'all what's going on. So thank you, I appreciate that. So every day, from, I need to figure this out eventually. Every day, sorry about earlier too, I don't know if anybody was here, I was squeaking up a storm, but every day from 3 to 6, we are going to have a think tank group where everybody is here welcome, and we're going to break off into small mini groups and work and try to develop your activism skills and how to get involved on a smaller level, okay? On a smaller level. We have to try to be smart with what's going on, you know what I mean? Let's grow together. We've done the anger thing. Let's continue to be angry, but let's be strategic and angry. Because that's a dangerous coalition. It's one thing to act out of emotion and be angry, but how about being angry and smart as hell?
And that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. So, you know, we got 2 more songs for y'all. This one we know is going to inspire, and because it's tried and classic. So I'm gonna bring some of my friends to the stage. What we're hoping to do is to develop, say, like a jam night, one night, open mic night. That's where people can come, and it's kind of an open format. You know, do a focus where, like, traditionally marginalized groups, that's only their night. You know, they might have an 18 and under night or something like that, right? So please shoot us your ideas, and let's make it as wide-reaching as possible.
Capitol Hill, how you guys doing? I can hear you, how you guys doing? Revolution. To all humanists, tell them straight. We tell them get up, stand up. Myself is stand up for your rights. I tell them get up, stand up. And don't give up the fight. Myself, get up, stand up. Myself, stand up for your rights. Myself, get up, stand up. Myself, stand, give up the fight. Myself, teach a man, don't tell me. Say heaven is under the edge. I know you don't know what life is really worth. It's the cost that is cold. Half that story has never been told. So now you see the light. Stand up for your rights. We tell them get up, stand up. Myself, stand up for your rights. Myself, get up, stand up. And don't give up the fight. We tell them get up, stand up. Myself, stand up for your rights. Myself, get up, stand up. And don't give up the fight. It's the sick and tired on your Islam schism day. That ain't go to heaven into Jesus' name, Lord. We know and we understand. Almighty God is a living man. You can fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So now you see the light. Myself, stand up for your rights. We tell them get up, stand up. We tell them stand up for your rights. We tell them get up, stand up. Myself, don't give up the fight. We tell them get up, stand up. Myself, stand up for your rights. Me tell them get up, stand up. Me tell them don't give up the fight. Myself, stand up for your rights. Myself, don't give up the fight. Myself, don't give up. Myself, don't give up. Myself, don't give up the fight. Myself, stand up for your rights. Myself, don't give up the fight. I don't give up. Myself, don't give up. Me tell them don't give up. That's why get up, stand up. Myself, stand up for your rights. Me tell them get up, stand up. Myself, don't give up the fight. Me tell them get up, stand up. Myself, stand up for your rights. Me tell them get up, stand up. Me said don't give up the fight. Unification of our race, all mankind. We are one blood. We are one people. Do not deny yourself of the truth. We are cosmically aligned like the stars in the sky. We are awakening 2020 vision and soul. Yeah, people, get up. We say get up, stand up. Me tell them stand up for your rights. Me say get up, stand up. Me say don't give up the fight. We tell them get up, stand up. Me tell them stand up for your rights. We tell them get up, stand up. We say don't give up the fight.
One last time, we are the Martial Law Band. Our goal is to use our music to change the world. Our goal is to use our music to change the world, and goddamn, if it isn't happening, how beautiful is this, people? We're in our streets. You don't have to pay for this. You don't have to pay for this. You deserve to pay for this. The people, taxes should go to providing free entertainment that regularly recharge your spirits. You see? We have a chance to establish a foundation of what society could look like worldwide, right here, right now, in Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. That's pretty special. That's pretty special, okay? And I can't even lie, when we were out there on the battlefield night in and night out, sometimes like, gosh, what are we even trying to do? Well, I'll tell you what, where I stand right now, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. You ask Dan Gregory, he'll tell you it was worth it. Absolutely. Our demands are clear. Can you all say the demands yet? What's the first demand? Okay, that's not bad. Our first demand is to defund the police. What is our second demand? Fund community. That was a little weaker. Let's try it one more time. What's our second demand? Fund community. Fund the community. All right, so we have defund the police, take those funds and put them into the community. And third, what needs to happen? Oh, okay, y'all knew that one. You're like, hey, I know I'm getting out of here regardless. You know? Yeah, so y'all got it down. Make sure you spread that word, right? When people ask, why are they even doing this? Until these three things are done, this is good enough reason to do what we are doing. You understand? You understand that? You understand that? And we're working hard with the community to, you know, to be firm yet fair. Firm yet fair. But until these are met, we're not going anywhere. You did. You're there, occupying the space. So this song is called Running, aka I Want My World to Change. Go ahead and stretch out for me. The chorus is I want my world to change. It's super easy, and the dance is super easy. Come on, boys, let's get it. Y'all gotta sing it with me if you really want your world to change. Come on. Lately I've been feeling like it's way too much of mine. Lately I can't help but feeling like I gotta make my great escape. Sing it with me, say I want my world to change. 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 Running it, whoa, running it, go. Running it, running it, running it around. Running it. Running and running off on the ground. Running and running around. Running my feet around. Come on. See if you're like the MLB. Well, you view the world differently. Tired of staring at the same four walls, fighting with the same people? So when we sing we want our world to change, we have to sing it like we want our world to change. Right here in free Seattle, look.
I want my world to change. 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 Cause I've been running, go, running, go. Running and running and running and running. I've been running, running it, running and running. My feet on the ground. Running it, hey, running it, go. Running and running and running around. Running it, running it. Thank you so much. We are the Martial Law Band. We love you, Seattle. You are our family. We believe in you. Be courageous in your fight. You are everything. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stay tuned for Monday night. We'll be back soon as you know. Love you.
Shout out to Martial Law Band. I'm gonna put that in the comment. I'm gonna pin it. I'll write it out for those of you who haven't seen it. Thank you all for posting the name of the band in the comments. All right, there we have it.
I appreciate that they saged the entire time.
Yeah,
Cleaning it.
the sage was really nice.
Yeah.
So again, those 3 demands that they just called on: defund the police, fund the community, free all protesters. I went to go ask them for their Venmo, but they said they're not about that life. They're doing this for the community. So I think that's it's pretty special.
Hey, Don.
Yes. Yeah. He's out here every night. Good for business. Water. Water? Please come back. Yeah, I want water.
So we got people out here in community meeting their neighbors. I just met mine. He literally lives 3 doors down and has for the last 8 months. I've never seen this guy in my life. And I come out here and I see his dog and I said, "Cute dog." And he's like, "I think you live in my building." I don't know. If that's not community, I don't know what is. All right, I'm gonna take you on a little walk through the rest of the space here. I know there was a request to show the garden, so I want to show you guys the garden. I'm just not sure where that is yet. It's a pretty big space. We got several blocks here. You guys good? Hi. Hi, boys. What do we got going on over here? Are you okay with being on the live stream? Okay. All right, boys. Talk to me. What do we got?
Foods nourish your body and your mind. We got 3 types of omni-dairy, and yeah, help yourself.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Got free food for folks. Donation day. What happened? Ooh, okay. Let me hear. Want to tell them yourself? Here.
Hi, my name is Quentin. We're out here cooking for people. I've got some funds that were donated by friends of ours. If you want to cook, we would love that because we need more people helping to get food out here. So my Instagram is @PutInPies. I don't know how else they're going to get in touch with me.
Yeah, pull it up. So he's going to drop his Instagram. If anybody is a cook or is comfortable with cooking and bringing food donations, etc. We need them out here.
I don't know how to send. I'll just
This
show
is
you.
how you can. Here, I'm gonna flip it around so we can get it. This is how you can reach out to Adam. His Instagram is puddin_pies. And I don't want none of y'all trolls trolling nobody. But Adam will mess you up. Oh no, I'm okay. Thank you though. They got cookies out here, all kinds of good stuff. Thank you guys. I appreciate you being here. All right. We got a movie screen set up. I know last night they were streaming the Netflix documentary 13th by Ava DuVernay, black filmmaker and director and producer. She is amazing. If you haven't seen that documentary, 10 out of 10 recommend. We've got Night Watch sign up over here. This is to ensure the sanctity of the space. Affinity groups meeting at 3 p.m. every day. I know Martial Law Band talked a little bit about that. They've got some conversation topics here. We got folks of all different abilities. This is an accessible space, so if you're worried about that, folks are more than accommodating. I know we have ASL interpreters that are out here doing some interpretation as well. Just all kinds of food and resources, people coming together. Hi! It's going well, how are you? I love your mask.
Thank you. I look good. I need one with more flair.
Oh, yes. We had a very gay man make a couple of these for us, and they're super fun. And then I've got a rainbow one as well. I almost didn't recognize you underneath all the gear. It's good to see you out here, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be out here. I've been following your live stream.
Okay. I see your name pop up sometimes, and I'm like, hey, Shayna. Oh, it's good to see you, sweetie. I'm gonna elbow you.
Oh, yeah.
People's elbow.
Keep up the fight.
Thank you. Likewise. They got lots of pizza, y'all. Again, there was an ask if you live in the community, or even if you don't, and you have the ability to order a pizza to the Capitol Hill neighborhood, 11th and Pine. That's the general cross streets here in Capitol Hill, Seattle. That is a big ask. So after 5 p.m., just send some pizza. I'm sure maybe a cheese and a pepperoni. Again, prioritizing black-owned businesses, of course, or POC-owned businesses. Got portable bathrooms out here. Felipe, let's go on a walk. Let's go find the garden. I'm not sure what they're filming tonight. Let's see. This says public tents. Orange man bad. Oh my gosh. Orange man bad. Obviously a reference to our dictator-in-chief, who is tweeting about the Seattle Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone tonight. I think it's interesting that Mayor Jenny Durkin quote retweeted him and said Black Lives Matter, something snarky.
Do you want to show them the photo?
The mayor has not met the demands of Black Lives Matter folks here on the ground. So I do want to point that out. There is a level of performative gesturing there. So Black Lives will matter when you actually meet the demands of the people on the ground, right? Not just quote retweeting a man that is probably the most unpopular president in a century. So we are outside of the Seattle Police Department East Precinct. Oh no, you're fine, guys. We've got information here. All kinds of good stuff. Again, these are the doors to the police department that are now boarded up. I'm hearing that they left it unlocked, but there is some pretty high metal fencing here, and folks have left this alone. Okay, we're gonna go on a walk. We're gonna find the garden? Yeah, this way?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. It says cowards hide behind their guns. A lot of really cool street art popping up everywhere. We still have speakers on the stage. I recommend if you are in the area, come on out, have a listen. Oops. I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. What's your name? I've been seeing you every day.
Oh, I'm Joey.
Joey.
People's Elbow. What's your name?
Afomia.
How do you say it?
Afomia.
Afomia? Nice to meet you. This is my buddy Felipe. How's it going? He helps me with the live streams and stuff.
I know, I've been seeing you. I just wanted to know.
Oh, yeah. No, it's good to know you. Afomia. I'll remember. We got some exterior views of the SPD East Precinct. As you can see, it has just been nicely decorated with BLM, Black Power fists. To change everything, we need everyone. Y'all, don't waste your energy on fighting with the trolls. They're going to be trolls. A troll is a troll is a troll. I think take that same 30 seconds that you'd use to write a snarky reply and instead open up a tab in your Outlook calendar in your Gmail and just forward that snarky email to your city council representatives. Forward that snarky email to the mayor, Jenny Durkin. Take a picture of that tweet that she just sent to the president, which is going to go viral, and she's going to be seen as a liberal legend. And instead, call her out. Call her out and say, well, if Black Lives... Here, I'll show you guys the tweet. Look at this. Donald Trump said, radical left governor Jay Inslee and the mayor of Seattle are being taunted and played at a level that our great country has never seen before. Take back your city now. If you don't do it, I will. This is not a game. That was about an hour ago or more. And then Jenny Durkin, Seattle mayor, said, make us all safe. Go back to your bunker. Black Lives Matter. I think Jenny Durkin should go back to her bunker. But that's just one man's opinion. And again, she has failed to meet the demands of the protesters. She has not even acknowledged the demands. That is still true. That is still true. We are on week 2. And nothing. So... TBD on that, but folks will be out here every single day until those demands are met. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. So here's a local business. We've got Black Lives Matter in the window. All kinds of good stuff out here. And this is looks like another barricade. Oh my gosh, I didn't even get this sign. Let me get this first. These are the barricades that the police improperly used to keep us from advancing on the East Precinct. They were poorly reinforced, and there were a bunch of stagehands and professional set designers and what have you, and they had said repeatedly that these could collapse on the protesters if pushed upon. So thankfully that didn't happen. The protesters disassembled it before that could happen, and we ended up using that somebody used these as a barrier when that car tried to careen into a group of protesters. They were able to throw it just in time in front of the car and kind of keep it from advancing. So a lot of really quick responders out there saving lives. It's a beautiful thing. A lot of the local businesses around here are boarded up because we are still under, I think, phase 1 of the stay at home, stay healthy governor's orders for the COVID-19. So, I think there were some questions about, are these businesses being impacted? And many of them are not open. This is in an area where it's primarily bars, and these bars are still closed for the most part. So it's sort of a perfect opportunity for the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone to come up and be sustainable so long as the pandemic is in our community. Again, you can see all the way down the block there's street art, abolish SPD. Okay, we are making our way around the corner here. This is where the car broke through the barrier and ended up driving into tried to drive into the group of protesters. He came in through right here and then went down this way and then just sped off. And a bunch of people you can see in that video running after him, chasing after him, trying to get him to stop because there was thousands of... Oh, and we're back. Sorry about that. Shout out to Nikita Oliver for mayor. It's from 2017. Again, this is like pretty... Huh?
Grimm's, Queer Bar.
Yeah, we've got bar. So none of these businesses are actually open right now. So just an important point of information. Again, lots of sidewalk chalk, street art. Some of the same stuff we've seen over the last week and a half or so. A lot of it's been added to. Got residential folks in their houses with BLM in the windows, clearly showing their support. Residential units up there, same thing, Black Lives Matter, letting us know the community who lives here is also in support of what's going on. Yeah. Just tons of people out in the streets, y'all. Tons of people. Selling his mixtape. I love it. Oh my gosh, people on that rickety ass fire escape. I still have nightmares about that fire escape, y'all. Okay. They are still painting the Black Lives Matter on the street. They're on the letter M and the letter A. You guys didn't see this earlier. You're doing amazing. This looks so good. Well, it looks great. I'm so impressed. Again, y'all, do not feed into the trolls. Just take a minute, click on that link that I have pinned in the comments. There was a really beautiful photograph that was taken from an aerial view from a drone by a neighbor of mine, a friend of mine named Noah. And he has collaborated with a place in Bellevue, and they're donating all their printing supplies. So if you donate $20 to $50 for the print of the aerial view of all of the umbrellas that we saw here at the end of the block in the standoff about 1,000 protesters against the Seattle Police Department. There's just this beautiful photograph of all these umbrellas, and they're selling those, and 100% of the proceeds will go to 3 local Black-led organizations here on the ground that funds the Seattle Black artists in this community. So don't just show up for the live stream and say that you're supporting the protesters from California or you're supporting the protesters from Milwaukee or whatever. Show up and support the protesters by putting $20 in a Black-led organization. That's how you show up. Sharing things on social media is fine, but really putting your money where your mouth is. I bought one. It's going to be a beautiful print in my living room, and you get a dope piece of history. So if you haven't already done so, click the link. It's $20. It's a good cause, and it's dope. Thank you, Kitty. Honestly, you're gonna see that photo in a history book. It's just stunning. Click on the link and just look at the photo, and then think about it.
I thought I saw that.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you. friend. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm looking for this garden. Apparently there's some garden.
A garden?
Yeah. Like
Is
a
it
community
this?
Garden.
I
Because
believe
this wasn't here yesterday.
I believe this is what they're going to use.
Okay, so maybe we're here. Maybe we made it. This is the garden.
So far.
I'm not sure. It just looks like a bunch of nice plants, but I can see people are obviously digging into it and maybe shifting some things around. So perhaps this is the community garden. We got some more pots over here. Yo, how dope is this though? We've got the medic station over there. They've got tons of supplies, including masks. I know when I was tear gassed the other night, I was like running around screaming my eyes out, and I got my mask soaking wet and covered in tear gas, so I had to throw it away. And thankfully, when I ran over there, they had one to give me, so it's grateful for that. Pardon me. I love this woman. I love her coat. Of course, we've got Cal Anderson Park. We were over there earlier. But yeah, it's really dope out here. Hella peaceful. A lot of great music. A lot of great artists doing their thing. I lived in this community a long time. I've never seen anything like this. I know Mayor Bowser out of Washington, D.C. Changed the name to Black Lives Matter Boulevard. It's my understanding that's really hard to change street names, but it would be pretty cool if they could get this section renamed. I don't see why not. It's again window dressing. It's not a real policy change, but it's a nice gesture. As long as, of course, that's accompanied with actual policy change, like divestment of funds from SPD to investment in Black and Brown community, social health services, those kinds of things. I mean, I'm gonna read some of these comments. Oh, hi, Jesse. Hi, Petunia. Oh my gosh. Can I get Petunia on here? Is that okay? Oh my goodness. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh my goodness.
I've been here at the CHAZ, hanging out.
Yeah, that's right. That's the new kicking spot, right?
This is the new kicking spot.
I'll see you at the CHAZ, bro. Meet you at CHAZ later.
I've asked Lisa Dugard officially.
Oh, she's watching.
I know. If we can make the East Precinct a gay sex club.
Ooh.
That's the question of the night.
Is she down?
Of course, everyone's down.
Okay, word.
Or the exclusive one.
Right, of course.
Very exclusive.
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, very LGBT centered.
Of course.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
All genders welcome.
Of course. Well, we need a diversity of ideas, right?
We do.
I appreciate that one as a gay man. You are wild. What do you think about this this lettering? I think it's pretty dope.
And
personally.
it's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's like so happening.
I feel like it makes it official with the letters on the ground. You know? Like, it's official nevertheless, but like having that be here full time, like, wow.
Yeah, it's so different now.
Gosh, all the people on the roof make me so nervous.
That makes me very nervous.
I was up there the other night, and it's actually really scary. I didn't go all the way up. I just went to that second balcony, and
you climbed it.
I sure did. Trying to get that aerial view.
That's so dangerous.
There was thousands of people, and I needed to get everyone to understand how many people were supported the protest. But yeah, it's
you risked your life.
It's a
for
little
the
janky.
cause.
Yeah, that's moving from allyship to accomplice, right? I don't know who gives me the live stream every single night. I don't know why y'all tune in. My commentary is mediocre. But of all the ochres, I would like to think I'm the meatiest, so you're welcome.
Are you?
Yeah. Gosh, you guys. We got dogs meeting each other out here.
It's kind of nice. We're like all free here.
Oh, Jesse, can you? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
She what?
She wants to know if she can pet Petunia.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sorry.
The dog ran away.
Uh-oh. Careful. Oh, I think her owner's over there. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely... Oh my gosh. Awesome. Look at that guy.
He rapped earlier. He was...
So when do you think they're going to take this back? My life.
I don't know. Trump just came out against it. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Well, so Jay Inslee was like, they asked him about the CHAZ, and he was like, what are you talking about tonight? Yeah, I saw that. I was like, fuck her.
So the governor didn't know about this space.
Yeah,
okay.
the governor was like, what are you talking about?
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
People come from.
I saw
like, they've occupied blocks in Capitol Hill in Seattle, and he was like, I haven't heard of that.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I guess we'll find out what happens in the coming days. But I can't imagine.
What do you think will happen?
I think because Trump is so against it. Because Trump is so against it, naturally we are for it, right? Because that's the way we've been operating in this country. Is if Trump is for something, we're automatically against it.
That's true.
So I can't imagine him tweeting that would hurt the cause. I think it's only going to grow the cause.
That's true.
And draw more awareness to it.
That's good insight. That's a good perspective.
Yeah. He's a really easy guy to hate, you know? So naturally anything that comes out of his mouth is like... Petunia? Is that what you said?
What?
Who'd you say hates him?
Jenny.
Oh, Jenny.
Petunia also hates him.
And Petunia. We all hate him. But Jenny in particular hates him.
Well, Jenny needs to put her money with where her Twitter feed is and she will? I think?
She will.
Oh, she will. Yeah, no, I don't think she will either. Well, we're going to keep it pushing. We're going to make our way up the hill. No, I mean, you can, wherever you want to come. We're just out in the block doing our thing.
This way.
All right, well, it's good seeing you guys.
Bye. You'll have a good night.
Bye, Petunia. Bye, Jesse. We're just running into friends left and right out here. Ew, if anyone puts Trump 2020 in the comments, you're going to get blocked. I've got time for that. I have time for that. Calling it the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. No cop co-op.
I brought the bucket. No one else is using it.
These are queer black authors. We got James Baldwin. Shout out to Audre Lorde, Octavia Butler, Kimberly Crenshaw. It says you're reading homework. I love that. We're adding to the list. Got our all right, so someone just texted me and said that the garden that people are talking about is actually over near the restrooms in the middle of Cal Anderson. So that is down that way. I don't see why not. Let's go check it out. Thank you for that text message. Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't look like much of a garden down there at the foot of the lettering Black Lives Matter, but I wasn't gonna judge it.
Yeah, Joey.
Huh?
Keep laughing, Joey.
Thanks, man. I hope that was a nice comment. I just heard someone say my name. What'd they say?
They just said Joey.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna film that. All right, y'all. Thanks for sticking with me.
It was cool. I guess we
got a big space out here, so we're just gonna keep it pushing.
It's like warmer than I feel like
I went back and listened to some of the live streams and my commentary, and folks are like, he says y'all every other sentence, and you guys are right. Y'all. What's up, y'all? Right. Trump 2020. Yeah, go ahead and out yourselves now with the Trump 2020 comments, because I'll just go through and block. I know a lot of folks have been asking, like, what's the significance of this Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone? Why is that relevant to Black Lives Matter? Is this derailment? This doesn't seem to be staying on the issues. And from what the martial law band and some of the other speakers out there said tonight, I mean, that just reaffirms, I think, folks' commitment to why this space is important. I still don't know of a way directly that you can donate money. This seems to be a decentralized space for community, so I'm not sure if there's one bank account, but folks out here look like they're taking care of each other. So if you want to figure out how to support, I guess just keep following the live streams and we'll ask people what they need. So, okay. Oh, supply delivery, sorry. We got a supply delivery coming in. I'm not sure what they got, but let's head on over.
Oh, garden. Where's the garden at?
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Right, yeah, enjoy. It's right over here, yeah. There's a garden.
Okay.
Behind the tents?
The garden is the tents. Yeah, this is the whole garden camp.
Oh, okay. I thought this is where people were camping out, but turns out this was the garden all along. So let's take a look. Oh, it's so cute. Wow. Here we go. I'm gonna take off my phone case here and show you guys a little bit about what one second, I've got a light. Here we go. Can you use that for me? Here we go. Here we are. A community garden space. We are out here with our high production value lighting equipment.
Pretty friggin' sweet, right?
Yeah, I love this.
Did you have any part of contributing to it?
No, I didn't. I'm stumbling onto the scene for the first time.
We're gonna find out what's here, you guys.
I will allow you to say that. I mean, first of all, you are welcome to participate in any way you see appropriate for you. If you have expertise in the tending of plants, feel free to come around and listen to a little bit of the setup. It's probably tomorrow when people are out here in the daytime probably talking about it.
Okay.
Because people that worked on it all day today set it up.
Uh-huh.
So just be aware that this is definitely a free autonomous zone, which is where we live here. Do you guys live in here, by the way?
No, I live down the street.
You just live down the street. Okay, so you're welcome to be part of the free autonomous zone. Duh. That's how it works. It's free and autonomous. Here we are. But at the same time, we are obviously going to set up our own, garden respecting space type of rules.
Uh-huh.
And again, it's not that there needs to be rules, but rather, guidelines for respect of, space, et cetera, et cetera.
Totally.
You know how that works. I mean, have you guys been to a peach patch before?
Yep.
So you know how peach patch. It's basically the same thing, except for this one's run by nobody.
Right.
Duh.
By everybody, almost.
It's run by everybody and nobody at the
Yeah,
same time.
yeah, yeah.
Here's how it works. It's here. You're in it.
That's it.
Good job.
I love it.
This is a community garden. All are welcome.
Do we know what's planted so far?
Yes. I know how to identify plants. For example, basil. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I didn't work not for part of the planting at all, but I can tell you what plants are because I know what they look like. Wow, that's basil.
So we've got basil.
Tomatoes.
We've got tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. That's a magnolia flower.
Magnolia flower?
Excuse me. No. That's I forget the name of it. Marigold.
Marigold.
There we go.
That sounds really similar.
Yeah. Magnolia, that's a tree. That is something I don't know. Could be a nasturtium, actually. That looks hell like a nasturtium, which are really fucking cool flowers. Orange flowers, very bitter plant, very fucking cool. If that is what that is, that's really cool. That's chili pepper. It's labeled.
Oh, it's labeled. Okay, we got chili
Some are
peppers.
labeled, yeah. Chili pepper.
I mean, some of the ones that people are like, oh, I put this one here and this is what it is. Label it. I'm gonna bring a couple of my own. I've got a few starts of my own that are already just like this, starts.
Uh-huh.
And they're up in Greenwood at my house, or again, not house, but rather apartment building, which yeah.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for showing us
So
that.
as far as I know, there's lettuces over there. Those looks like chives, maybe. More marigold.
Chives, lettuce, more marigolds.
That big guy in the middle.
Basically, that I have no idea what that is. It's a tree of some sort. Most likely, it's going to be a tree eventually, and at this point, it's not going to be something that's going to fruit because that's not going to happen. At this point, you know, trees don't fruit right away. It takes like several years for them to fruit. But the fact that we're growing fruit trees right here, right now, is fabulous.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much. We're gonna keep it pushing, but you're awesome.
Yeah, please. No, I was like, yo, you guys are like looking over here with lights and stuff.
Yeah, we're live streaming to some folks, showing everybody what's going on. So
Yeah, there you go.
thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, and always welcome here in the garden if you'd like to just come.
Everybody is welcome. It's owned by nobody and owned by everybody. It's
And
beautiful.
then last thing is the Pac-Man is here to tell you. That,
Oh, Pac-Man.
This is a Pac-Man. It's made of a melon.
Oh wow.
It's a, here we go, ready? It's a PAC, aka Political Action Committee.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, here we are. There's the Pac-Man.
Fabulous.
He's a super Pac. Here he is telling you that it's purely compost.
Oh my gosh.
Compostable shit.
Love the humor.
Definitely.
All right.
That was my humor.
Peace, love.
That's the only thing I actually did in the garden at this point.
The Pac-Man?
I added the Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Jokes, I love it.
No, because I was over the rally all day until 8 p.m. and I came back here and they were like, add a garden. I was like, bro, I've been carrying on this Pac-Man, making a Pac-Man joke about PACs, PAC, Political Action Committees, as long as I walked across the entire area being like, fuck, 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 fuck. But, you know, and then I got here and I was like, oh, that's where it belongs.
All right. Well, thank you for all the work that you do.
Absolutely.
I
Have a
appreciate
great
it.
night.
Thank you for the tour. Right.
Cute little.
Yeah. I can tell she was very passionate about plants. Got supply delivery. What's up? What's up? Oh my gosh. They just got tons of people out here unloading food.
There's a little free-use rough stuff. There's yoga mats.
Oh. Got yoga mats for folks to lay down. Let's go back where the lighting is a little bit better. Thank you for the nice comment, Mallory. Appreciate you.
Watch out, you're gonna walk in the mud.
Oh, okay. Don't want to walk in the mud here. I don't know if I've seen couches. There's lots of folks out here from all different backgrounds. Lots of pets, lots of dogs, lots of sage, lots of good vibes. All right, we're gonna make our way back. As you can see, things are a little bit different temperature here tonight and last night than they have been over the last 9-10 days. No surprise that there is no police presence. Seems, can't say it's causational, but certainly a correlation there. No police, no violence. Surprise, surprise. So far, everyone's just kind of like holding hands and introducing each other to their dogs and playing music, doing art. It's really neat, and all the food is free. People are just donating to keep the community alive and sustainable. I mean, mind you, it's only 3 days in, but man, these folks are hunkering down, and they're in it for the long haul. They got shifts. There's internal organization happening here, and the space is for everybody. When winter comes? That's a great question, Pam. I haven't thought about it. Oh, Jamil! Oh, you guys are in for a treat. My buddy's here. I'm gonna turn it around and let him talk to y'all for a minute if he's open to it.
Yeah.
I know he's been here for a minute, so yo, if you guys do not follow Jamil, you need to. He's brilliant. He's a rapper. He's an artist. He's a creative. He's a poet. He is really just a brilliant mind, and I'm excited to introduce you guys to him. There's a number of people watching on here, as well as Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
So no pressure, but you got this. You go.
Excellent. Well, where's the camera at? What am I
Camera's
looking
here.
at? No? Okay. Hey, everybody. Just want to say peace and love to everybody.
from wherever you're watching this. I've been just helping bringing supplies down here. Just really getting a lot of donations and bringing them to medics, bringing them to people in the community. You know, I've been writing a lot about this, and I think it's really important. I'm a grassroots organizer, so I really come from the old school frame of organizing.
Yo, what up, stream? I'm streaming too.
All right, that's right. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
Peace.
Yeah, peace, bro.
All right, that's right. It's all love out here. It really is. It's very communal. So I'm not seeing the fear and the threat that's being perpetuated by the mainstream media. I'm really not seeing that. What I'm seeing is a lot of young people, a lot of people of color, a lot of white folks who are coming together, who are listening to each other, who are respecting each other's voices, and eating a shit ton of granola bars. So feel free to donate something other than granola bars, but the granola bars are definitely on stack. But that's what I'm seeing here, right? Like a few days ago, kids were getting gassed in the streets because they oppose racism. 2 days later, they're watching documentaries, eating granola bars, keeping everything clean. It's quite an incredible thing. There's a lot of work to be done. We still want to make sure that we're centering Black and Indigenous voices right now, especially in this city. But I would like to invite you to come and see it for yourself. You know, we're here at night where it's supposed to be scary, and there's several hundred people, if not a few thousand people here, being completely peaceful. It's like a block party, but with the intention of elevating and lifting up our Black and brown sisters and brothers. So just want to thank you all for sharing this, man. I appreciate it, Joey. This is the man right here. Thank you for following him.
Yeah. Anyway, good to see you, man.
Peace.
Let me know if there's
Okay.
anything I can do to support you.
Absolutely. Take care.
All right, peace out, buddy.
Right.
All right. Robert, that's a great call out. Georgetown. Really, anywhere there's a police presence, I think, is one of the future goals, right? I think the very first speaker on the live stream here tonight talked about how, you know, Capitol Hill East Precinct, that's like objective one. I mean, we're going to take this to every precinct in the city if they have to. And until the mayor, Seattle City Council, other elected officials meet the demands of the activists here on the ground, the organizers, to really put some pedal behind the metal behind the phrase Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, then you will invest in Black communities. And you can take some of the resources away from the SPD's bloated budget that they receive every single year and divert some of those funds into the schools, into the community spaces with an equity lens, right? So I'm not the subject matter expert again. Those think pieces, those op-eds, that research has already been done. It's just a matter of having the political courage to make it happen. So one way you can help support the movement is to email the City Council and the Mayor of Seattle and let them know that you support what you're seeing here, you support the demands, and they will be voted out if those demands are not met. So, yeah, what's up? Hey, hi buddy, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, nice to see you and Edward.
I know we were stalking you.
What's that?
We were stalking you on live.
Oh, and you found me?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk to the live stream at all? No, it's okay. Okay. All right. No worries. He has a big boy job. I don't want to get him in trouble. It's good to see you, though.
Good to see you.
You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
I mean, it's really close, so.
Yeah. What's that?
We were down here earlier. Had dinner.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool space. I've really enjoyed the music up there, the speakers and whatnot.
Mini Burning Man.
That's totally Burning Man.
Burning? Oh, yeah. They said it's kind of like Burning Man. We're going to make our way back up the hill. I think they're showing something. It's good to see you, boys. Again, we have our... hey! How are you? Nice to see you. You're on live stream. Is that okay?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You are live too.
Okay, great.
I'm live because I've been calling for you all night.
Oh, no.
Yes, I'm watching all your live feeds.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a picture together.
Okay, word. We're going to do a picture.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to the camera for a minute? Do you mind? Just sharing what you see here, who you
That's
are?
what I was gonna do.
Oh, no.
You want to interview me? Why?
All right. Well, I'm a white guy. I don't know if my words are the ones that need to be heard from right now.
No, but you were here. She was.
Oh.
So you were out here like every single night.
Yeah, we're in the thick of it. I live not too far from here, so you know.
Yeah,
just a
I
quick
mean,
little hop, skip, and
I
jump.
started watching you and I was like, hi everybody, my name is Roxanne White and I am Yakima Nez per Snooksack and Groma Anani. And I also occupy a little space here on Duwamish territory. I want to acknowledge the Duwamish Coast Salish, Suquamish, the Muckleshoot, and the Tulalip people, the Puyallup people, the Nisqually people, the Lummi people, the Snohomish people, all the people of these territories. I want to acknowledge the urban Indians, the Tlingit, Haida, you know, the Alaskan relatives, all of the people that come from different tribes. I want to acknowledge you because our ancestors, if not in these territories, but in all of the America and beyond, South America, First Nations in Canada, you're all standing on stolen land, you know, so acknowledge the first people of these territories. And so we've been coming here I came out here before the like the firing and all that, but we came out here for a little while. I'm disabled, so for me, I didn't think I could be out here and I would be more of a problem, or somebody would have to help me. But I came out here and I really admired what I seen out here for all the people that did stand on these front lines. I want to say that that indigenous people have been under a genocide for over 500 years, and we have since first point of contact. So our people have laid down lives and bones of our ancestors for a very long time, and a lot of people don't know about it. And we have 10 families in this area alone in Coast Salish territory, families that have lost their loved ones to police violence. So along with the families of our black relatives, we also have relatives from Samoan families, from brown relatives to indigenous relatives where their lives have been taken by police violence. And so we're putting a call out for indigenous people to come out here and occupy this space. Come out here, show out, bring your drums, bring your regalia, bring your prayers, bring your medicine.
Thank you.
Yes.
Honestly.
And you know, a lot of people think that, you know, I see, like, you know, and I've watched a lot of your live feeds, and I know you have a little bit of everything on there. And on here, on my live feed, and this is who I'm talking to, you guys. I'm talking to Joey Weiser, and I want to say that both of us have totally different demographics that are watching our live feeds. Your demographic of people may not even know about indigenous people. They may not even know about Coast Salish people. They may not even understand the genocide and the battles that indigenous people have been carrying, and the historical and the intergenerational trauma. So coming out here in the way that we're going to come out here, and the way that we are out here, is the way our ancestors have been for thousands of years prior to anybody coming here. So when we're talking about demands and we're talking about what people need, first and foremost, I want to say that indigenous people need to be attached to that table. We need to be at that table. We need to be in the conversation. Coast Salish people that occupy the space long before this was even known as Seattle, long before colonizers even came here. So I really want to say that, you know, this should be a space that is respected also, because this is Duwamish territory. I'm hoping to not see this space turn into something that is one big party. I mean, while people are out here and whatever they're doing, they got to remember that the police are waiting for an excuse. They're waiting for an excuse, and we've made some big strides. So I want to just thank everybody like you that was I watched you, and I watched you get the gas and get shot, and I watched you, and I watched everybody that was out here carrying people away that got hurt and injured. You know, the whole time I was saying prayers, the whole time I was lighting smoke, each and every one of you, it really touched my heart, the heart that you guys have to come out here and do that. But at the same time, indigenous people, as I said, because we only make up 2% of this area and 4% of the world, when you think about those numbers, it's only right. That people that have that privilege, that can do that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they would shoot to kill. They would take a brown or black or English life, and so like the fight has to be led the way it was led. Not to say that that we would have come out there. And I see lots of natives out here during that frontline action. Shoma Samar. I see a lot of people out here. A lot of our transgender, two-spirit, gay and lesbian community. My hands are up to all you guys. And as we move on, we're hoping to bring more indigenous people, call our Polynesian relatives, our Filipino relatives, calling all of our Latino relatives, our Hispanic relatives to come out here and share the space, bring whatever it is that is your medicine. Come out here. Come out here. You know, stolen land. Everybody here is living on stolen land, and if you're not belonging to Fulfilled, then you are a guest here. And so acknowledging the first people and inviting them to this space is what needs to see. We need to see this happen. So I want to thank you. That's all. And I was really like telling everybody, like I was calling your name. Joey! Yo, Joey! Where's Joey at? Like, tell Joey I want to talk to him, you know, and then we see your life, we've been tracking you. We tracked you, and we found you. So I just really want to give you time to say thank you.
And I consider all my civic is, you know, before I was working in my current social media, I worked on nonprofit spaces that organized activism. A lot of protests around Black Lives Matter back in 2016. And then I got involved with law enforcement. I feel like I'm really qualified to step up my space. My industry to amplify the voice of those thoughts that I hear from now. So I encourage anybody, whatever your skill set is, to come down here and information, whether that be knowledge, whether that be material things, time, it's all needed. Because every day I come back out here and there's some new people with different skill sets in places radically transform and bigger and more beautiful than ever. And I don't even know how it's happened, but it's happening. It's showing up. And because people are seeing exactly what's happening. That's where it goes that I've been able to place to help. We have happy supporting and honestly, these are the voices that need to be hearing. I know a lot of you have been listening to mine.
I like listening to Joy's voice. I do. I mean,
I
really love when the you know, I wasn't laughing, but like you get the gas, and you're like, ugh, and I was like, oh my God, poor Joey. But you know, I was with you the whole way. The other thing I want to say really quick while there's other live feeds going on here is that while we're all out here, please be conscious, be mindful, and with intention, learn about the families, the cases of brown, black, and indigenous people, transgender, two-spirit, whichever the minority or the persons that were murdered by police, because those families are carrying this trauma. And that while all of us are out here, remember the families. Remember that they have campaigns going for justice. Justice for Stone Child Chief Stick, Justice for Stoney, Justice for Jackie. All these campaigns that are going by the families, we need to remember that. We need to remember that there's families out here hurting, and while it looks like we're out here partying, there needs to be a mindset all across the board, that while we're making demands, that we listen to the families, that we honor those families, respect those families, and think about all the lives that were lost and how it impacted their children, their unborn babies, their families, their mothers, their fathers. I mean, while we're all out here saying justice, we need to remember them. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Definitely. She's right.
Okay, I got you. I follow you. You can follow me too. Okay, Roxanne White.
Roxanne White.
Roxanne. I would love that. I would love that. Okay, all right, cool. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate you. What was your name? Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for being out here, you guys. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, we'll see you. All right. That was Roxanne White, y'all. Oh my gosh, this outfit is dope. We got a street artist out here, and the coolest outfit I think I've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
I want to ask him if I can. Hey, what's up, buddy?
I was just a random viewer. Good coverage.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I love your outfit. Would you mind if I put it on the live stream? Is that okay?
I've been watching your live stream and I came out because of you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Of course.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you for doing all of this.
Yeah, of course.
I've
I'm
been
so glad
watching
you're here.
people walk around and everything.
Yeah, no, that means so much to me to hear.
Of course,
Thank you for
of course.
coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah, of
All right,
course.
well, have a nice rest of your night.
Likewise. I'm Joey. What was your name?
Finn.
What is it?
Finn. Like a shark fin.
Yeah, I love sharks.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you, Finn.
meeting you.
All right, I think let's go. Thank you. See if there's any speakers. I want to get some more on-camera interviews. Once again, shout out to the Frost family for live streaming from this building. Our buddies Matt and Cameron, who live up there, holding it down for the live streams. They became little activists overnight just because of the unique locality of their apartment building, kind of thrust into the flash zone of the standoff between police and protesters. Yeah, we can go down the alleyway, see what's happening. Looks like we got some folks doing some art down here. I want to be respectful, though. If they don't want to be filmed, I will be mindful of that. Again, you got the residential units here, very intentionally putting things in their window. This is someone's unit, clearly standing with the protesters. This is a private residence. Please do not sit on our window ledge or gather. If you're taking photos, please direct your cameras to the other side. Okay, we are gonna be respectful.
No, dude, I'm totally fine. I just stay on top of it in case of anything. I'll just sit on top.
I think it was Nina Simone who said something to the effect of, "My job as an artist is to reflect the times." And these artists are definitely reflecting the times here tonight.
Bitches hate cops. Same.
Word. Thanks, y'all. I mean, they've got shades. If they didn't want people looking in, they would close it, right? It says unity, diversity, freedom. That's the Seattle Police Department back door. LOL. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh my gosh. Hi, Patrick. Let me say hi to my buddy real fast. Come here, give me a hug. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going
How you
good.
been?
You know, just live streaming out here in the community.
Good.
Having a good time. My mom made me some dinner. Shout out to Mama. So I'm well fed today. Some of these days I'd be out here not eating. So, but I'm feeling good. How are you?
Doing well. It's nice to be out here. This is my first time in the autonomous zone.
Yeah. What do you think?
So I think it's great.
Kind of interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to go out here and get the real facts from on the ground instead of the instead of what's coming out of the
President
media.
Trump is now tweeting about it.
Yeah. He's declaring war on the city of Seattle. It sounds like.
I love this guy. Just put this up.